what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show us what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
I
like.
stand here angry. I am angry that the things we are fighting today, we have already fought and died for. Yet here I am, standing with you today as we fight once again.
In the last 20 years, Indiana Republicans have been more focused on preserving their power and advancing their party than investing in people and making progress. Their time is up.
For over 100 years, the NAACP has fought for the rights of all people. We fight for everyone. We are the original DEI.
And at a week postpartum, there was a breastfeeding event with WIC, La Leche, and Milk Matters. I was coming there for support. They actually had more of an impact than they realized. The community was saving me just by being there.
And we provide housing options and supportive services for LGBTQIA+ youth and young adults who do not have support of their families. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Along with women's equality rights, we march for voting rights. We march for LGBTQ rights. DEI program. And of course, we march for our reproductive freedom.
The women who have paved the way before us, from those who fought for the right to vote, to those who challenged the status quo, to everyday women who work tirelessly to make the world a better place. They have shown us what is possible when women unite and stand up for each other. So today, as we rally together, let us hear the voices of those who are often unheard. Let us lift each other up and continue to push for a world where every woman has the freedom to determine her path. Together, let's make the changes we need to see. Thank you.
Because we refuse to be divided by gender, by race, or by who we love. We will be united, standing together in solidarity for women's rights and equality for all. Because women's rights are human rights.
We refuse to be silent, sidelined, and it is our time to speak up. So what can we do? We need to stay informed. We need to stay vigilant. We need to resist. But most of all, we need to remain united.
We cannot advocate for women without advocating for the rights of women who are immigrants. We will not let an administration's lies and fear-mongering become tools to oppress our neighbors. Immigrant women belong with us here. Thank you.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the fascists have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the fascists have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go.
There don't seem to be a lot of options for us as citizens to make a difference these days since our government isn't standing up for us. So this is the way we got to do it.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Coming out for my daughter's future, for my future, for all of us. Democracy is important.
This is what democracy looks like.
Can you tell me why you came out today?
This is what
Because
democracy
I'm really
looks
concerned
like.
about our democracy being co-opted by a bunch of Russian agents, and such as Trump. I'm really disappointed in Todd Young. I'm disappointed in, well, Braun is, of course, a disappointment. I'm disappointed in Banks, and Andre Carson is my brother. I want the Dems to do more.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
What brought you out today?
Just to have our voice heard, that we have a problem with having someone as our president that isn't honest and doesn't tell the truth, and we want someone we can believe in.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me why you came out.
Show me what democracy looks
I came out because it feels like we're losing our democracy, and it feels like the current administration in Indiana and at the national level are just erasing our history and our rights, and so we're out here to fight for our rights.
This is what democracy looks like. Our rights, our voice, our bodies, our choice. Our rights, our voice, our bodies, our choice.
We're walking for a better America for my baby girl.
This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what.
Tell me why you're here.
Because my rights matter, my future daughter rights matters, everybody's rights matter.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
I'm feeling oppressed in this society. Patriarchy needs to go, but it's going to take a long time for that. But hopefully this helps us get there faster.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
I'm here today just to support the general resistance against all of the anti-woman, anti-trans, anti-gay, every group that can be oppressed, that seems to be being oppressed right now by the current administration, and just generally wanting to support all of our rights. I'm out here. We made flyers. We're just people. Please, I would love to give you one. We made these flyers, and not because we're with an organization, but just because we're people that are encouraging everybody to stay engaged and keep contacting our representatives. So I'm out here encouraging people to make phone calls, because I think the phone calls are getting to them, and we got to keep calling. Okay, so keep calling, especially our local representatives, because they're the ones that we can actually maybe influence a little bit more.
I fight and I vote. And if you don't listen, you'll learn. So please, wake up. We are not woke. We care about other people. Please care about us. Simple.
Women are equal. They've been equal forever, and we need to be treated that way here and everywhere.
To a legislator, either state or federal, what would you want to tell them?
Well, actually, I speak to them all the time, and I tell them all kinds of things, that women need to be treated equally, both in local, state, and federal government.
What's the reaction when you approach them?
They tell me they're no longer holding town halls, so I'm in the middle of organizing my own town halls and inviting Democrats to come and speak for them.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Trump and Musk have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Michael Braun has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, hey.
I want to be here to support women's rights. All of our rights seem to be kind of slipping away. I'm also here to show that there's another way besides hatred. If we could just love each other, I really think that we could all come together and unite and get past this.
And I'm here because my first priority is to protect and preserve democracy. I love my country, and I will not be silenced in this fight. If I could speak with the legislator directly, I would ask him or her to look at all the evidence that is pointing to Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk working basically in a compromised fashion for the Russians to tear down our nation. And I would ask them to put party politics aside and remember that they swore an oath to the Constitution. And I would ask them to uphold that over everything else.
Well, all the legislators need to step up. They should be taking action and representing us and stopping this. They should be starting impeachment proceedings. That is not America. That is not what I was raised to believe. I am a poli-sci major, and I'm very supportive of the constitutional rights, and our Constitution is in danger, and so is our democracy.
Before all of this nonsense, we were already behind in funding research for women's health care, and we're just getting more behind, and all these non-experts making decisions about where our money goes. You know, we just need a lot of people to really stand up against the people who are arrogant enough to make decisions that they shouldn't be making.
I'm Jackson Franklin. I'm running for for Congress out of the 5th District for 2026 midterm. I'm a grassroots populist candidate, and we're giving people a voice. We're standing up for the working class, not the ruling class, and we're fighting the oligarchy. We're going to end corruption of our political system. You are not alone. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There were thousands of people today standing up, making our voices heard. And all across this nation, people are fed up. We're organizing, and we are standing up to the patriarchy, the oligarchy, and the Republicans are going to have hell to pay in the midterm 2026 election. And look around at all these town halls. They're avoiding us. They're scared. And that's good. They need to fear us because we are making our voices heard, and we are coming with force and making our representatives listen to us. The reason why they're being extremist and not listening to the people is because they are bought and owned by the billionaire class. They're not listening to the working class, but we are making our voices heard regardless.
This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.